This takes you back a bit, I tell them. Midnight mass.
So, have you seen her around here before?
Yeah, look, Peyton. P-A-I-T-O-N. Justine Peyton. Look, just get me any addresses for Peyton. There can't be that many, can there?
We found the body.
A young couple have been coming here to sleep for the last few weeks.
Nice.
She only looks about 14 at the most.
Bottle of brandy in a polythene bag. What a fun way to top herself, eh?
Yeah, Saturday night's party night.
Well, she doesn't have to worry about the hangover.
Thinking about in the dark, you'll want to watch out. You'll get mistook for detectives.
Sir, got an address for the girl up on Thirlby Road.
There, sir. Those marks there.
You think she tried to hang herself?
I doubt it. There were rope marks on her wrists as well. Looks like they've been there for a couple of days.
Some bastards had her tied up.
Right. That'll do me. I'm looking for a killer.
You're avoiding me.
That's right. What are we telling the press, sir? Suspicious circumstances?
For now. We keep the details of the death to ourselves. That includes family and friends. See what they know first.
Right. What about the marks on Justine's body?
We're saying no until forensics can confirm that the rope burns. All right? Let's get stirring.
I'd just like to say something while we're all here. As I'm sure you already know, D.S. Lewin and I had what might be called a night of passion. I say might be called because, well, I'm sure Lou's given you every titillating little detail. I wish I could confirm or deny the particulars, but I fell asleep near the beginning. Now, if you boys want to have a gossip and a giggle, be my guest. But don't think I'm going to hide because I made one wrong move.
Well, it's news to me, Bennett, but it just goes to show it's all true what they say about Babysham.
Come on. Don't think I'm going to believe he hasn't told his tale all over the station.
I've said nothing.
I don't need this now. Not from anyone. That's somebody's kid in there.
It's about Justine, isn't it? Something's happened.
He's your husband, love.
What husband?
Is there anyone you could get to come and stay with you?
Just tell us what it is, please.
Your Justine's dead. She were found tonight, at the Clovis Road end of town. I'm sorry, love. Hey. Come on now. What are you doing this for, eh?
How come you were up when we came to your house last night, love?
You were waiting up for Justine, yeah?
Only I noticed you'd left your dinner.
Fran? Will you do something for me? Will you look at me, please, love? She was a lovely lass, your Justine, wasn't she? I mean, just coming into your house, you can see she meant the world to you. What were all them cups and stuff for?
Like beautiful princess pageant, contests and things.
I can see how this must be killing you, love. Coming in here, facing all this. But we need to find out what happened to Justine, and we need you to give us something. Anything. Can you see that, Fran? Now, did Justine have out to be upset about? Maybe being depressed?
She phoned. Last night she phoned me.
What did she say?
She was drunk. Just talking scribble.
She often out late getting drunk.
Justine hadn't been staying at home for about, 6 weeks or something.
She's 14, yeah? So why would she want to leave home? Did you report her missing?
She said if I got social services or police are out, she would disappear.
Where's she been staying, Fran?
A friend.
And who is this friend, love?
Not sure, really.
You didn't see anything a bit odd down here last night? No, you not seen anybody about it. And you weren't inside the church yourself? No, OK, thanks, lad. Story goes Justine's been hanging around this way for a couple of 3 weeks with another lad.
Legs here reckons that she saw her at some place over the back there called the Sudbury.
I bet your parents didn't know who all your friends were when you were a teenager.
She's hiding something, Tom.
Another punter, another lie.
Which of us hasn't got something to hide? Doesn't mean the woman knows out about her daughter's death. Doesn't mean she's not going through hell either.
Becky, look, any way you want to play this thing, right? I mean, I'll be as invisible as you like.
Look, you might have got inside my pants, Lou, but you're not going to get inside my head, OK?
Off to the morgue, are we?
Yeah.
You haven't told me how you and Jude got on at the adoption panel.
You wrote us a lovely letter, shag off and die, only more nicely worded.
What, they turned you down? No, they can't have. Why? Marty?
Yeah, it's real sad, isn't it? Can I ask you, you having seen her, did she suffer greatly?
She didn't exactly die with a smile on her face, pal. Will that do you?
Thousands of women in Britain say their lives are a nightmare because they're being pursued.
What is it you're running here, Ralph? A DSS hostel?
I do cater for what I like to call life's leftovers, that's right.
So, Ralph, Justine would be too young to be claiming social security, so how do you suppose she could afford to pay your, what I'm sure, extremely reasonable rates?
I'm just a landlord, rooms to let. I don't get involved with other people's situations.
Kirsty? Kirsty, you awake? Come on, Kirsty, love, we're police officers. We want to speak to you about your friend Justine.
It's the usual state of affairs, is it?
Oh, aye, certainly. These lasses like to live life to the full, you know.
I've had my whack of your hilarious remarks, you slimy little turd. So why don't you piss off out of my sight before I give you another dead arm to make up the pair? Don't you think you should be at home with your Jude, getting over the bad news together?
What are we going to do, sit there passing each other the paper hankies? Hey, Rob! Give over! What are you doing? Bastard! Bastard, John! Well, we can always say we were attacked by a gang of drug-crazed panel beaters.
No semen, no bruising, rope marks are a few days old.
So it might have been suicide after all.
She was beautiful.
And this is where beautiful gets you.
Look, Rebecca, this thing with Lou, if it's got anything to do with me,
Don't
I'm sorry.
flatter yourself.
No, don't do that. Just want us to be right with each other.
I bet she didn't believe she was beautiful.
You sure?
The two lashes were seen procuring outside of the pub, sir.
Place of it stands a regular meat market.
Prostitution. So much for staying with a friend.
I'll tell you what's got me. Here's this kiddie. One minute she's chugging along, nice lass, she's winning prizes and her mother adores her. Next thing, she's out there on the bloody street.
Do you think the mother knew about it?
Well, like it says in the handbook, eh? Everything's possible.
Come on, Fran, talk to us. See, we think you knew your Justine was selling herself to blokes.
I never. I did everything for Justine.
She's not going to tell you anything, Bruce. Because she's got too much to hide and too much to answer for.
No. I think you're just scared. Am I right, Fran?
No one could ever believe I'd let my daughter do that.
Then come on, Fran. Because we think somebody killed your lass. Now, what is it you're not telling us? Hey.
Hey! Hey!
When I first met her, like, hanging around the train station, we had no money. And Justine goes, well, we'd seen things happening. And she goes, we can go with men. Like that.
The thing is, Kirsty, what with you being the eldest and Justine being underage, you sure it wasn't your idea?
No way. I says to her, I'm not doing it with men and like all Arabs and them. And she just goes, well, you have to have loads to drink and then you do it with them. So I did.
These blokes that you went with, is there any of them that you remember?
Well, we get totally pissed up, so it's hard to think.
But you would remember, wouldn't you, if you thought he was a bit weird?
Well, some, like one of them, he didn't want it. He didn't do nothing to us. He just did it to himself and we had to watch.
That's a great one.
And we had to say things like, you're a perv, He'd tell us what to say. You're a sicko. You're a wanker. Like that.
Did this man ever tie you and Justine up with rope?
No. But this other bloke did. And he just took pictures, that's all.
It was only Justine that he tied up, not you.
Yeah.
Mr. Shaw, what brings you back here?
The little girl. I'd heard about her on the television, and I was thinking I might know something.
Are you sure you want to get involved with this?
Why shouldn't I?
Well, you've been going out with the bloke's daughter.
It's not about Lucy, it's about a dead kid.
All right.
All right.
We had this bloke in a while back, sir. Richard Shaw. He was using a prostitute to take bondage photographs.
And now you think he's been at Justine? Maybe his repertoire's extended to include polythene bags. So why would he come forward if he'd killed the lass?
Well, it doesn't look like remorse.
Forensics have confirmed that the marks on Justine's neck and wrists are rope burns.
All right. Talk to him. Let's see what he wants to tell us.
You know you said Justine was a bit of a nutter?
Yeah, she wasn't right, but not stupid enough to go and kill herself.
Yeah, well, how do you mean, not right?
We're talking rubbish. Saying things. Making stuff up to make her look good when she were really just nothing like everybody else.
What kind of things?
Well, she keeps telling me about her mother's boyfriend. How he's all rich and everything. And I goes, That's crap talk, that. So she goes, I'll take you to his house. So he walks up, and she shows me this friggin' big, enormous house, and I just laughed. So I says, take us inside, then. So she just got a strap on, and that proved it.
Kirsty, do you think you could show us where this house is?
Mr. Shaw, you must realise that by telling us you knew Justine, admitting you took pictures of her tied up, we're going to wonder whether you might have killed her.
I didn't kill her. That's why I'm here. Because I might know something.
It's very public-spirited of you.
I'm afraid I want something from you.
Don't try and sell us this shit. You're sunk, pal. You're finished.
Wait!
Thank you. This is what I'm offering. I knew Justine. You have proof that I did. And I have some information. But I want to see my daughter, see Lucy.
So where do we start looking for her?
I know where she is.
Hang on. I thought you were seeing her.
I'm not! They've just been keeping an eye on her.
Okay. So where do we find her?
She's staying with an old boyfriend.
You see her? You see, I said she was stupid. Like, nobody goes, oh yeah, mansions aren't my cup of tea. I'll just go and live in that shithole.
Did she say out about the bloke who lived there, love? His name?
Well, she wouldn't. She were making it up.
Maybe mentioned he's a boxer.
Does the name Vinnie Harper ring any bells, Kirsty?
That makes you fairly unique in this city, Pat. Hey, boss, have you got your worry beads handy?
Why, what's to get excited about?
We've got half an idea what the mother's been hiding from us.
She's got herself a boyfriend out of Celebrity Squares.
Vinnie Harper. As seen on TV.
Where'd you get this from?
Justine's mate took us up and showed us his house.
All right, Bruce. Go see what you can massage out of the mother.
We're going to talk to this bloke, and maybe he's going to tell us all about you and him. Fact is, it's out, and you're going to have to start telling us about it, because Vinnie Harper might have killed your daughter.
Fran. Fran, will you look at me? I know you loved your daughter. Do you believe me? You know, sometimes, plenty of times actually, people do things like for their family, just wanting the best. But it's bloody hard, isn't it? Things can go the wrong way so easily. Come on, Fran, you look at me. I bet you couldn't believe your luck, eh? Getting yourself a good-looking fella, plenty of money. There has to be a reason why you wanted to hide this bloke from us, Fran. Can you see how we're going to be thinking that maybe he's the reason Justine moved out? I mean, you're all wrapped up in this bloke. She's got to feel left out. Come on, love. Look at me. What is it? Why did your Justine move out?
She moved in with him.
What, with Vinnie? And you knew that?
I did it for Justine, honest I did. That's the only reason.
So this bloke tells you that it's not you he wants after all, but your kid. And you let him?
He loved her. Like, in love. He was like all upset, all sad, saying he knows he shouldn't, but he loves her. You look down our street. Anyone would want out, and if you can't get out yourself, you'd want your kid to get out. Anyone would. I did it for her. I did it for her.
DC Brazil and DC Ludlow, Brazen Gate CIG to see Mr. Harper.
Wait, please. All right. They may not want to give you a kick, but they must have a reason.
Yeah, likely they've got it on file that I fart in the bath and drink me tea out of the saucer. We're still here if anybody's interested.
Marty, you're not going to tell me that you get a horrible piece of news like this and you're just going to carry on as normal. There's something wrong here.
Yeah, there is something wrong. You giving me arseache and earache at every bastard opportunity. And if you don't bastard give up, I'm going to feed you to that bastard.
Looks like you lads might be needing some gloves. Lads, I called my lawyer. He said if you wouldn't mind just hanging on till he gets here.
That would be entirely our pleasure, Vinnie. Ah, look at this, Ron. Isn't it fabulous?
Mr. Harper, we understand you're going out with a woman called Fran Peyton, is that right?
I'm really sorry, fellas, but my lawyer said if you wouldn't mind not asking me any questions.
Till he gets here.
Yeah, I don't mind him, Vin. He's had a bad day. Mine, it's thoroughly lovely, this place.
It's all paid for.
Look at that telly. Yeah, we could all come round here and watch some videos of you winning things, eh, Vinnie?
I had to have it specially made. Yeah, I designed all this myself, didn't I, Robbo?
It's all paid for.
Ron there did a bit of boxing when he were younger. Not in your league, mind. You know, he had to throw in the towel when his first missus told him there was another sniveller on the way. Still, all jobs have their special moments, eh? You know, like us, we get to rub shoulders with a few and far between and admire their illustrious bollocks and then get to say those three magic words, "You're done, pal."
Hey, we're supposed to be waiting for my lawyer.
Leave him a note.
Do you think he did it?
We don't think it's your dad. For the moment.
All right, I'll see him. Will you be with me?
Whatever you want, Lucy.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to be there.
I should get your best suit on if I were you, sir. You're going to be on 6 o'clock news.
So, which one of us gets to ask him why he wanted to kill his 14-year-old crumb cake?
Doubtless you'll be at the front of the queue, D.S. Lewin. We don't mention prostitution, and we don't push him about the killing.
So what are we going to do? Ask him for his autograph?
If we can get him to admit that he had sex with a kid, then we can hit the bastard with the reason he might want to kill her.
A bloke like you, local hero, king dog. You must have had women throwing themselves at you.
Few, yeah. But you've got to be disciplined. My job, you've got to look after your lifestyle.
Only I'm just wondering, why did you choose a lass like Fran? I mean, she's a bit on the plain side for a fella that can take his pick, isn't she?
It's not just looks, is it?
What else is it then, Vinnie?
Who they are, the person, if they like a giggle and that.
How'd you get on with Justine, Vinnie?
Not bad. Great, yeah.
Now, what's the stutter about, champ?
It's now. I can control it.
Except maybe when you're talking about Justine, eh? Now, our mam tells us that Justine stayed with you, Vinnie, is that right?
They both did. We was all close, like a family.
Aye, well, there are families and families, aren't there? And there's the families that we see in here. Did you ever kiss Justine, Vinnie? Well, not just a peck on the cheek variety, but like you really meant it.
No chance. Well, maybe. You know, just a bit of fun. Just 'cause I like the lass. I got on with her, and I wanted to be like close to her. Just because of who I am. People are trying to say things.
It's not people who are saying things, Vinnie. It's the lassie's mother. Now, why do you suppose she'd want to tell coppers a story like that if it wasn't true?
Like, I've been going out with a woman, you know. You don't think... I mean, people see the chance to get some money and stuff.
Her daughter's dead, Vinnie. I don't think she sees it as a chance to line her pockets. Now, I hope you're going to listen very hard to what I'm going to say to you, Vinnie, because I don't care who you are. We're going to scrape over every inch of your past. And if we find even a hint that your tastes are leaning in that way, then we're going to know you had plenty of reason to want this lass dead.
I'm here, aren't I? I've got nothing to hide. Nothing.
Nothing.
I gotta tell you, sir, you were superb.
Oh, yeah? We've got nothing about their relationship, and without that, we're going to get nowhere near the murder.
Mr. Shaw, I'm going to have to ask you to sit down.
Only saying hello.
If you stand or make any other movement, I'll terminate the interview and you'll be taken down to the cells. Is that understood? Right, there you are.
Fix that window in your bedroom.
Good. Yeah, that's good.
It's only taken me 3 years to get around to it. Because all this other business, I'm still me. I'm still your dad.
I know you are. Why are you doing all this, Dad?
Never hurt anyone. This is fantasy, Lucy, that's all. It's innocent. I wanted you here because I was told about something. And if I tell them, I know they'll bury it.
Oh, this is about the girl, is it? About Justine?
And a man. A detective.
Go on.
Justine told me herself. This policeman got her into his car. He told her she could be locked up. He made her masturbate him in the back of the car.
Did she describe him?
No, but she knew his name. Warren.
Not now, Warren.
So you've been doing your chores, ready for his lordship coming home?
It's a lovely setup you've got here, Robbo. Nice, cosy life.
It's all paid for.
Yeah, there's one thing I notice about you, Robbo. You're a happy sort of a bloke.
Well, you've got to have a giggle, haven't you, eh? Otherwise all would be is mincy morsels.
So, Sunshine, how about you shop your boss to us?
Oh, he's not my boss. Well, he is, really, but he's more of a mate. You know, one of the lads from way back, school times.
So that made you right close. That's good.
Little and large. A bit like you two. Say, a bit like you two, eh?
Yeah, that's good, that is. Because that'd mean you'd know if Vinnie's fond of young flesh. And if he's had a little dabble before Justine.
Women. Vinnie's leftovers would do most blokes for a lifetime.
In the hands of most people, this is a normal vacuum cleaner.
Not in his hands, it isn't.
It's a truth extractor. Is Maureen feeling, is it, love?
Yeah?
You used to go out with Vinnie Harper, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, the girl's dead. She's not going to corroborate Shaw's story.
Justine's friend is saying that neither of them had any contact with any police officers.
Right. Well, it looks like you've naught to answer for. Except being stupid enough to leave yourself open to an accusation like that. I tell you now, my patience with you is evaporating fast. What about this Shaw bloke? Are we looking at him as a possible?
We've checked his movements on the day of the girl's death. It's all very tidy. There's no way it's him. He's brought himself in here to piss on us.
Right. Well, you know what you can do about that.
The world is full of sickos and psychos, and you're being told you're not fit to be a parent, and this is how you take it. I'm not buying it, Marty.
All right. All bloody right. I told them I didn't want a sodding kid. You happy now? You got your confession?
Christ. How come?
You have, like, an individual interview where they ask you in confidence if you've got hope that you want to tell them that you wouldn't say in front of the missus. I think here's all this blather about some partners do it for the sake of the other partner. I cough for it. Then they sent us the shag-off letter. End of story.
What you got?
Vinnie's houseboy gave us handy lead on an ex-girlfriend of his boss's.
Single mum. So she finished with Vinnie when he started inviting her 12-year-old daughter into bed with them of a morning for tea and toast.
Well, now we're cooking with Semtex then, eh?
He come like to my house. Says she's gone, Justine's left him.
When was this?
3 weeks ago it were.
He thought maybe she'd come home.
I told him I hadn't seen nothing of her.
Why didn't she come home?
I wish she had of.
Maybe she thought you'd try and get her back with Vinnie, eh? How did Vinnie feel about Justine leaving him?
It was real broke up.
What, angry?
Sad, really. You won't believe it, but he just cried.
What are we saying here? Vinnie's put this lass on the game.
Far from it. Looks like Justine walked out on him.
And it cut into shreds, apparently.
We know that he screwed her. What we don't know yet is if he killed her.
What do you want him to do? Write his name in blood on her belly?
We have no sightings of him near the scene, and we can't place him near the girl in the last 24 hours.
The manner of the girl's death doesn't make it easy to nail as a murder.
It's not a rosy prospect, so we need him to cough for it. So let's go nice and steady, eh? Justine was staying at your place. That's what we do know. What we haven't found out yet is why she left. Now, come on, Vinnie, if you can give us a steer about that one, well, it could maybe help us stop thinking that you might have killed her.
Well, she was staying, and then, you know, it'll come to an end like you do.
Yeah, well, that doesn't quite sit, because what we're hearing is that you were badly bruised when she took off.
Well, who?
And the next thing you know, Justine ends up on the game. Now, even I'm struggling to get my head round that one. Come on, Vinnie, why does a nice young lass like that end up on the street?
I can't help you with that one.
You know these blokes? The punters buying a bit of underage flesh. What do you think that's about, mate? I mean, you know, why do they need it? Because if I had a guess, I'd say they were frightened or something. So what do you think they're frightened of?
Dunno, do I?
How did you feel when you realised that Justine was working as a tramp? Champ. Sick.
No. sorry.
Oh, sorry for yourself.
For her. For Justine.
No, that's not the shape of things, Rocky. And the old tosser with a few quid in his pocket getting his hands on your lovely innocent Justine, I mean, that's going to make you feel demented, isn't it? That's going to send your animal.
Stop telling me, stop
A lovely kid goes from being an everyday lass to a whore on the street. Hey, how does that happen? Where does that start? I tell you, we're here, because you're the reason it happened.
No.
Yes, I can smell it on you.
Please.
She'd rather let some scumbag have her down a back alley than live with you.
You don't know.
And you couldn't stand it, could you, that you got out from under you, so you strangled the poor kid.
All right, that's enough.
Please.
So what was that little performance all about?
Come on, the bloke's entitled to know what he's done, eh? I mean, what he's achieved.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe you were looking at yourself across that table. And you didn't like what you saw, eh?
Come on, Warren. You know what this mess is about. It's about Lucy. It's about Shaw trying to cripple you because of you and her.
Who am I to judge him? He never touched her. The truth is, every time I get anywhere near her, I just want to be at her. Do you know what I mean? At her.
Don't do this to yourself.
I'm telling myself this because I'm worried about her, because she's not right, she's not stable, but is it, you know? I don't know anymore.
But Jude's gonna think, shit, she'll spend her life not knowing, wondering what's wrong with you two.
Well, there's nothing I can do about that.
Well, you could tell her.
Oh, all right, will you come to my funeral?
Marty, how could you? I know you're selfish, but bastard hell.
It's not the baby Jesus they give you, you know. Kids don't come up for adoption because everything's tickety-boo because Mummy and Daddy died in a plane crash. I don't want someone else's damage. And I won't have a kid that I don't want and I can't love.
Found this. Because it was Justine's and I were always going on about how it were great and she should give it to me.
Where'd you find it?
Wraps up in a piece of paper. Goes, it's all paid for. Ta-ra, Justine.
Mr. Shaw, I have to tell you that you'll be charged with wasting police time and with causing actual bodily harm to Justine Payton.
It's not a crime to take photos.
It is if these pictures are evidence of injuries you've caused to this girl.
Why do you suppose my daughter touched me like that?
Maybe because she wanted to show you that you're more scared of her than she is of you. Don't think you're alone, Mr. Shaw. I see fear like yours every day.
Just come out here a minute, will you? Will you do something for me? Will you pack a bag and come with me?
What?
Hey, just trust me. I've checked. It's Justine's handwriting.
I think that's it, then. She killed herself.
I'm partial to a story with a happy ending.
We can still have him for unlawful sex, though, can't we?
If we could make him cough for it, which I doubt. He'd be more than careful in his choice of words of what actually happened.
The only witness that sex took place is dead.
The mother said she would stand up in court and say it was going on.
She didn't see it happen, did she? The kid's been working as a prostitute. We won't even get to court with it. All right. Plenty more toads in the pond.
Sometimes men get away with it.
They're all thinking I'm the reason Justine gave up on herself. Aren't we, men?
Look, love, there's no way you can stay on here. At least not for the time being.
All I keep thinking is, why'd she do it? Why did my little lass kill herself?
She was drunk. In a state.
If I ask you something, will you tell me the truth? Justine were getting back at me, weren't she?
I think she might have been. Yeah.
I keep saying I did it for her. Did everything for her. But when you stop and look at it, I pushed her into it. Like I pushed her into everything. No one ever gave me an out. I always said my kids would have more than this.
You need your family, Fran. See, I'm just a copper. There's only so much I can give you.
Hey, I'm Vincent! Cheers! Oh dear, hey, does that taste all right to you? Huh? Well, you're not drinking, Vincent. Hey? That'll be the discipline you were telling me about, eh? Because I respect that in a man. You know, self-restraint. Abstinence. Hey, now, look, don't mind me. I'm just the pre-match entertainment, you know what I mean? Now, something's supposed to happen here, and I can't remember. Oh, yeah, no, I've got it. I've got a little memento for our Vincent from, Justine. I'm sure she would have wanted you to have it, mate.
I'm telling you, you have to go, like, anywhere. Just take the car and get out of here.
I can't, Warren, I can't.
You can. Just listen to me. If staying here is just going to finish you, me,
Your daddy's all just...
He's not, because we
He's
can make
just
it better.
dragging you down. Look, just give yourself a chance and just get out of it, will you? I'm part of the problem. Just do it.
Hey. You think you know what I'm capable of, eh? Well, you just might find out, you know.
What are you so scared of, Lou?
You're not my conscience.
No. Your own conscience is killing you. Your own little achievements.
This job eats into you, you know.
Don't give me that. We've all seen dead kids. We've all seen lives kicked to shit. That's no justification for what you inflict on others.
Yeah, well, what am I supposed to do, eh? Just pretend we're all living in Disneyland like everybody else? Well, it's a lie, Eric! But what do you do when you can't take the lie anymore, eh? Come on, tell me. What we do means shit. Why do we have to pretend to each other that it doesn't?
Because that's the job. We're all scared, but that's all we've got.
Yeah, well, it's going to have to stop, innit? You giving me all this hate.
I don't hate you, Lou. I pity you. I look at you and I see a sick man.
Stop it! Just stop it! Stop me! Stop me! Stop me! Stop me!
Excuse me, thank you. Hi, Vinnie. How's it going? Is it right you're working your way through the department then?
Worth a few quid, sir. Kirsty said she didn't want it. She said it spooked her out just looking at it. What are you going to do with it, Ron?
So come on then, Becky. You and Lou. Was it two worlds collide, or are we talking the sex Olympics here?
I pictured it more like come dancing.
That's for me to know and you two boys to photograph.
Raise the gate, CID!
Hey, what?
CID! Raise the gate, CID!
What are we celebrating?
I don't know.
Hey, one more chance!
Yes!